Okay, let's take a look at another microcontroller kit. This one's really meant for kids. It's called LittleBits, littlebits.cc. A little bit of geeky fun. Comes in this pretty box. There are several different kits. This one is probably medium-sized, and it has 11 pieces. So let's take a look at these individual pieces. First off, there's a battery, a power source. This connects to a little power source module, and you can see here the LED lights up. Interesting thing about LittleBits is it has a set of connectors here. There are batteries, but there's also power and signal coming through. So for instance, if I wanted to turn on an LED, here's an LED, so I would connect the magnets. They only connect in one way. You can see that. Now the LED's turned on. I can turn it the other way. The magnets aren't letting me connect these. So it actually only connects in one direction. Once I do that, I've got the power supply, and here's an LED module. There are other modules here, so let me work through those. The first one, a very simple one, is just a wire connector. Allows you to to extend the connection out. So I'm going to plug this in. Oh, that's the wrong way. Plug it in like this, and now power and signal are extended away from the power supply. So let's work on that. So the next thing I can do is add the LED back into line there. So you'll notice these are colored: orange for wires, blue for power, and then there are other output devices. Here's another green. This is a vibration motor. So when I plug it in, you can see it's a vibration motor at full speed. Other outputs here are a multicolor LED and the final piece that comes in this kit is the bar graph function. Bar graph all the way on. Put these away and do the bar graph. Bar graph all the way up. So now that I have the wire, the LED, and the bar graph, now let's take a look at the pinks. These are controls. So here's a potentiometer. I'll turn it like this, and let's put it right on power and control the amount of electricity, amount of power coming through that. And you can see as I turn the potentiometer, it goes all the way to the highest amount. And that indicator that's shown in the output from the bar graph. Other controls I can put between power and the bar chart, or the bar graph, are the button. So here's a simple button. Let's see that it's clickable there. So the button on, off, on, off. Another interface here is the pressure sensor. So that with the pressure sensor, you can see that there are control. As I squeeze, I get more signal. So let's take a look at the bar chart, the bar graph for the. So I can squeeze it. You can see that. There's another control here, which is the pulse. So rather than manually changing the pressure on the pressure sensor, I'll put the pulse in there. This is the pulse, and you can see then with pulse on the LED. And I can change the frequency of the pulse, the speed of the pulse, with a little screwdriver that's included in the package. You just turn that screw. So here's an example of a very simple tool where I can combine multiple effects. So I've got pulse. So say, for instance, I've got pulse, and then I've got the LED showing the output. And then on the other end of the LED, so these are all connected by magnets. On the other end of the LED, I've got a button that is connected to the multicolor LED. So I'll press the button, and whenever the button's pressed, then you can see the LED. Now again, you saw the pulse had that little screwdriver there. LED also has the screwdriver, so I can change the multicolor LED. I can change the color of that LED by changing the red, green, and blue screws.